Hey, it's Panda. I'm back here with a story time and I'm not in my usual look. This dark look, I'm going to a music festival. It's like a rock metal festival. There's like tons of bands. I get to see a band that I've been dying to see and I'm super excited about that. Besides that, I wanted to tell you guys like a little story. You might have listened to me mention my wisdom tooth surgery. Wanted to get your thoughts and your own stories in the comment section after this. So let's get started. I was getting my surgery. They were prepping me and they gave me some gas because I have some anxiety, right? I didn't put it on the right way. Like they didn't try to make sure I put it on the right way. I had me all hooked up to the machines and my heart was going because I'm really anxious over surgery. I've never been put under, okay? Mask, it's like a little nose that almost looks like the little breath masks, but it's just for your nose and it has little nostril things, and they just put it on my nose and it kind of smelled funny, and later on they fixed it and I could finally breathe it in, and as I was breathing it in I felt really weird, my phalanges or my little whatevers were tingling. It was kind of weird and a little bit uncomfortable, but I was feeling much calmer. My heart rate slowed down. And then the surgeon finally comes in and the nurses come in. They have this little tray with all the little tools to get in my mouth and cut everything out and do what they need to do. And so I'm sitting in the chair. They have the mask on me. I'm chilling, and they have the tray right in front of my face. Yeah, I'm basically like that, but they have the tray in front of me and they come up to my face with a needle and they're about to inject or whatever, and I absolutely hate needles. I hate IVs, I hate the blood pressure cuffs, and so I was just not a happy person, and I closed my eyes because I'm not about to look at them jab me with this needle, okay? Next thing I know, I'm kind of waking up. In sign language, they have this classifier where it's your eyelids, and you're just I'm waking up maybe, dozy, whatever. These are your eyelids, yeah. So it'd be like that kind of. And yeah, I was feeling like that. I kind of woke up just a little bit. I could kind of see a shadow of something going towards my mouth, and I started feeling something getting shoved in my mouth. And whenever I fully kind of woke up, it wasn't fully my brain was trying so hard to listen to them. I even kind of almost fell out of the chair because they told me to get up, right? And this is right after becoming conscious. And they were asking me about follow-up appointment and what day would work for me, and I mentally was so out of it. I don't even remember anything, right? My sibling who took me to the appointment, she didn't record anything because she respects me, and so she told me that I had been signing at them as soon as I had woken up, and I was like, so what was I signing? And I was like, what is the context of the situation? Because she doesn't know sign language. And so she's like, oh, they were asking you what day would be good. So I guess I was like, oh, well, did it look like the days of the week? And I started signing out. I'm like, was it like this? And she's like, oh yeah, I think that was exactly it. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I was just trying so hard to mentally process what they were saying to me that I started signing at them, which I think is amazing, because usually whenever you see people have these anesthesia type experiences, especially whenever they're getting their wisdom teeth pulled out, people act so different from how they usually are. They either are really in a very emotional state. They're either just crying, they're crazy, or they're just having a good time. They're having a good time. They might be spilling some beans that they don't want to be spilling. And whether that's actually a true video or a skit, as they would say these days. I mean, they weren't called skits back then, but people would, overreact. But I just think it's so cool that I had this other experience, and I don't know if anybody else has had that experience where they talk in their second language to process after surgery. And I would love it if someone would just like comment if they've had any other type of experience other than like crazy emotional outbursts after waking up from anesthesia, basically. um so yeah, that's my story time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks.